Hello, it's the Mod Maid, and we're going to take a look at how the junk journal's coming along. So our process video number 4, thanks for tuning in. We did have a request from one of our viewers asking about what a glue book is. So I thought I'd show you where things are coming along with my current glue book, just to start out, give you a little bit of an idea what I am not the definition of what a glue book is. I simply kind of watched some videos and thought this is what people do. So I went ahead and I'm starting to work on a cover here. If you've been watching my videos, you may remember I got this at Dollar Tree, and I liked it because it had this writing. And there was just something about the book that struck me as being good for a glue book. So I got some gesso from let's see, I got this from Amazon. It's folk art. It wasn't too bad. It was like $7 or something. And I started gessoing some of the pages so that I had room to do some writing. And I've just been putting pictures in. That's my friend Andy with one of her favorite rock stars. And then you see that I've been maybe doing a little bit of painting in there. Let's see if I can move this up just a little bit. And putting just things that I've saved. My friends, pictures, maybe a postcard I liked. Some things I might want to make some comments on, just because this book is kind of like an advice book. Here's a page where, I put down some old rock star cards and silly picture of me from when you did the glamour shots. Anyway, I'm just going to write little things about, and then I left some things because some of this book had some really cool images. So we'll see how this comes along. I put a card in that I had made. Again, pictures that I really like. Yeah, a picture of my foot, but just lots of room to write. So that's what I'm expecting to do. Some of it I thought was a little bit silly, so I just started writing my own comments. I don't know. This woman indicates that she stopped washing her hair for a week. And I've tried to go maybe 3 days. I don't know how she trained her hair to do that, but no, I can't. I don't know if I believe her that she goes a week without washing her hair. So anyway, you get the idea. I've been gessoing these pages. You'll also see I've been ripping some of the pages out. And you can take what's already there, again, with some of these fun images, and add your own. So I think a glue book can be anything you want. I've got some, let's see here, Arizona washi that I got at Scraps of Love. That's me and my friend Andrew. So you get the idea. And, I guess it's called harvesting. I've been harvesting magazines and newspapers for as long as I can remember. So it's actually kind of a fun idea that I'm excited to, take some pictures and just images that I like with no rhyme or reason and glue them in a book, right? So that is the glue book that I'm working on right now. And I've been going back and forth between it and the junk journal because, you're letting things dry, or you got to let your creativity sort of, I don't know, get back in motion. So that's what I'm doing for a glue book, and I'm quite enjoying it. Now back to the actual junk journal. We'll remind you of the cover that I made from a Cheerio box. If you do use anything, make sure you I should have gessoed the Cheerio box. I might not have the gesso yet, but anyway, because the material you can see through a little bit here. All right, so that's our cover. There went something to drop, of course. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to use this, and I don't want to cut it, and it's bigger than the book. So I'm not sure if it's going to get used or not. I know I could cut it, right here, but I just don't want to cut it. Okay, I've been having a ball adding things to it, so let me show you where we're at. Since, let's see, I recorded on Friday, and now it's Sunday, so let's see what goodies that I have added since then. I am taking some, magazine pictures of sea life in there. And then I've noticed that some of the paper, we've talked about, the thin and thick. I don't know paper weights, but some of the thinner pages like this, these American Crafts, this particular page, it is so thin. I've been taking another paper and sort of, helping to thicken it up some. I want to show you a mistake that I definitely made, and it's that same paper. This is that lighter paper. I just jumped right in there and like, I'm gonna art journal on my pages. So I took just good old paint and just started painting. Well, you can see that this paper was much too thin for me to just go throw in, let's see if I have, acrylic paint on. I think it was, oh, you don't need to see the paint, do you? I think it was this one. Maybe you want to see the paint. Caribbean. So, mistake made. I have realized I need to, make pages. If I want to paint anything, I need to paint it and then glue it in there instead of paint directly to the page. So that was a learning curve there. That was Friday night, I think. All right, let's go back to how much I've gotten done. We still got lots of pages to go. You've seen this one already. Still some blank ones. Now I'm not going to work directly on that. I'm going to make something and stick it in there. I'm pleased with how this went, sort of paper piecing those little Mente items that we had. And I did leave them open as like a belly band so that I will be able to, put something in there. Let's see if I got something, if I want to hold it. I seem to have learned that during junk journaling, you always want to keep everything available to slip things in. Like I said, I was using some real magazine photos. Love lighthouses, so wanted to do that. Sorry, that one was glaring. Working on this. I'm trying to put as many pockets as possible. You saw that. This one, another paper bag with a, oops, pull that up a little. I've got a pull tag to put that back in there. Again, using some Mente on the paper bag. Let's see, this page I was pleased with. If you remember in the early videos, we were looking at these old rubber stamps I had of sea creatures. So I was able to put those in with a little, and this says, in case you're curious, any good stamp collection has seashore and sea animals. I had this little pocket or little folder to use, so I'm pleased with how that turned out. I've also been using, this is from Dollar Tree, the let's see, Shore Living that they've had for the last 2 summers. This is actually the lighter one, but I've been trying to, it's getting nice and chunky, That's what I couldn't have it so thick to start so that it could get chunky. Sorry, I'm trying to, you see what I mean? All right, so let's see what else. That's the end of that one book. Another mistake would definitely be that the starts of the books need to be the thicker paper. This, sandpaper, not sandpaper, paper with sand on its picture is a lighter, and it's, how do I put it? It's not strong enough to be the start of the book. So that would be something I would recommend if you ever do this, that you make sure you use a thicker paper for the start of each signature. Let's see, I'm sure I got it. I got lots still to do, of course. Did a little envelope where you open it up. I have done a little bit of journaling, but I definitely think that journaling will be near the end. Here's another, like tip, not a tip in, but a spot to put things in. We saw this before, but now I've got a little pull tab to pull out that journaling card. Let's see, there's Here's another page I've done with another paper bag. The rub-ons that I had gotten, I don't know if you can see that anymore. The rub-ons that I had gotten at Dollar Tree, I've been using on whatever I can find to use it on. There's our seashells. Here's that page I was kind of mortified about. I'm not as bad about it anymore. I was just like, oh, these two greens. I don't know if I'm going to put that tip in there anymore. I did update both of them. We'll see where it goes and whether it needs, you know, separation or not. And I think that's about as far as I am. I will show you one more thing that I have designed. Told you I was going to try and find some ways to fold. This is from the store Lush. When you get soap, it's so long you can't see it. So it's like a longer paper bag. So we did this on the outside, and then when you open it, it has like a little quote and another lighthouse picture. So in the book it'll sit like this and then open up. So I've just been having a blast, you guys. Thanks for checking in on part 4 of our junk journal. We'll be back. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like. I like comments. Thank you. Have a great day.